Hey, I'm Spencer Schubert. We're in my backyard in Salt Lake City, and we're gonna make a Slappy curb. Curbs are super fun to skateboard on and perfect for the backyard because they don't take up too much space. So we made this curb, but we're gonna make another where it's round on both ends. We already have the form for this one, so we're just gonna use it again. These are the tools you're gonna want. A wheelbarrow, miter saw, drill and screwdriver, saw, safety glasses, angle grinder, screws and tape measure, paint, belt sander, silicone and lube, rebar, clear coat, curb mold. So we already have the mold from the other curb. We just want to change the shape up a little bit, so we're gonna round both sides this time. So we got the radius, and this is the template from the other side we cut. Just trace this one. We're gonna make them even. Now that we got these even, we can mount them to the mold. We're gonna cut a leg for the mold. We're gonna attach the leg to the mold. Once you have the legs on there, you screw in some 2x4s and screw in the legs to the 2x4s so you can take the frame off when the concrete is set without having to flip it over. Next step, rebar. You're gonna want it just a couple inches in from both ends. Some masonite here to cap the round ends so the concrete doesn't pour out, and we can mold it once it firms up a bit. You're gonna seal up the cracks with some silicone and then lube up the inside so the concrete doesn't stick. Next is the concrete. You're gonna want about 2 bags rated at 5,000 PSI. Be careful not to add too much water, and then you're gonna wanna get it to a nice consistency to pour into the mold. Use about half your concrete to pour a nice even layer in the mold, leaving some room to put the rebar in, and then finish off the rest of the concrete. Vibration helps pack the concrete, so you can use a sawzall without a blade to vibrate the mold, or you can just hit it with a hammer. Next step is to finish it with a concrete trowel to get it nice and smooth, and then I let it sit for about 5 days. Well, it's been about 5 days. We've been letting it cure, so now we're gonna take off the mold, see how it looks. First glance looks pretty good. Okay, for the moment of truth. Well, we got our curb. Now we're gonna finish it and then paint it. Now I'll polish it up with a rub brick. Give it one last bath before it's time to paint. So for the color, had to go with the TNF yellow. Does it kind of match? So we're gonna use an oil-based paint. It seems to hold up better on the skateboard trucks. It's a lot slicker too. So we let the first coat dry and put another on and probably call it a day. So we've let it sit for a couple days, let the paint dry. Now we're gonna peel the sticker off and wax it up. All right, it's all waxed up, time to try it out. Blake came over to help skate it. I cut the skateboard so we can transport the curb easier.
Thanks for tuning in. I had a blast, and hope everyone's staying safe out there.